What's good with y'all? And before we get started, say what's up to the vlog real quick. Say what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good. Hey man, so I'm about to, in this vlog right here, watch the day in the life, man. We keeping it consistent throughout this entire week just to see how it goes, you know? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's about it, man. That's it for the vlog. Say what's up! Alright, man. So, yeah, to get right into it, man. The reason why I'm making this video is I just want to give y'all a little update. What is going on? I've been hearing a lot of news regarding Trump tariffs, regarding how the stock market is performing these past few days. It's tough out here, man. It's tough out here in these streets. But before I do any of that, before we go over any type of news, I just want to briefly just break down the markets, give you guys an update. I update the markets, or I give you guys a breakdown every Sunday. This is simply just an update from there. So, first pair. Oh, Lord. Alright, so first pair right here. Minimize myself. Alright, so we got GU. So GU, honestly, I haven't been paying much attention to it, which I should be having this all the way down here. And I have UJ and gold up here. These, I'm not even gonna pay attention to it. All right, so overall, let's go on the weekly. This is pretty much in a consolidation phase. We're not really going up, we're not really going down. We're at a place where previously it did go up and previously it did go down, but now we're pretty much just stagnant. And what I meant by that was that we had this uptrend coming all the way up here until it reached this area of, let's call it 1.3 flat. Yeah, let's call it that. And we're rejected completely. And I think this was last week after all of that news that we received with the Trump tariffs, stuff like that. So after that, we had a complete transition to the downside. As it went to the downside, we noticed that it came back to this area, a previous support. So now it's kind of playing ping pong with itself. So we're right here right now. As of right now, it's pretty much supporting that area. Also notice that we have this 50 moving average right here that is also respecting. Not only that, because let me cook real quick. So we have this fit from point A, and I'm going to adjust this to point B, being that this is our new high all the way up here. So point A, point B, point C, perfectly rejecting off the 78.6% PRZ zone. So multiple confluences being shown here. And let me take some of this off, because after a while you really do want to update your charts, take things off, add things on, just to keep things clear, keep things concise, keep things relevant, right? I don't want to have just a bunch of markups on from 2 weeks ago. What does that have to do with today? So, but from an overall standpoint, yes, I am bullish. I can see this going bullish as we do have this rejection from the moving average. We also have this respect of the 78.6. Not only that, but we have this sort of area of previous resistance, almost playing as an area of support right here. So it's just multiple things that I'm looking at, that things that just align with each other as of right now, that what makes sense for things to go to the upside. But we're just gonna have to see, pay attention to how price performs on the smaller time frames. So I pretty much see this trend line right here. We're breaking previous highs, like right here. So that's a good sign for those longs. But that's just as of right now. We're just gonna have to gauge and see this. Just monitor it as time progresses. Let's move on to, let's do gold, bro. Man, hold on, bro. Let me lock in. Let's do UJ, then we're gonna move to gold. I just saw something. So we're gonna go back to gold, but UJ. Oh, that just caught me off guard. So UJ, I was bearish this entire week, and I mentioned that on Sunday as well, that we are bearish. We are underneath this moving average. This is basically a dynamic support and resistance, showing you the overall movement of price. Right here, notice that we are down, the moving average is down, meaning that we are bearish in terms of overall average of price. Also, we have broken structure. Notice that we had support right here and we had support right here. What did it do? It completely broke all of that, came up here and created a higher low. Now what I projected on Sunday was for price to come all the way back here and kind of touch this moving average before making that move to the downside. Today it made that move. I thought that we were going to get a continuation move to the upside. This is where I was looking at this earlier on today. I saw this bullish candle right here. I thought we were going to break structure to move to the upside temporarily. It did not do that. It respected this area of resistance on the smaller time frames. Notice that we had this high, came up here, tempted people to go long, but continued going to the downside, meaning that we are bearish, and it fulfilled this move. This move that I was projecting to come down here. My overall projection is for it to come all the way down here. This is why this is green. This is my overall TP zone, and as time progresses further and further, all the way down here. But we take it one TP at a time. Yeah, man, that's tough. That is tough. So I missed out on this move because my expectations were for price to continue going to the upside, but it's very important to understand that when opportunities are in front of you, no matter what your expectations are, because the market does not care about your expectations. It doesn't care about what you want. It doesn't care about what you like. None of that. It's going to do what it has to do at the end of the day. It's going to do what it wants to do, and it's going to follow supply and demand at the end of the day. So if the opportunity is there, go ahead and take it, which I did not do. Yeah, so yeah. I didn't do that. It is what it is. As of right now, we have came back to this area of support. It didn't break that. So what I'm potentially looking forward to is some sort of, let's see. So it came up here, came down, came up, came down. Maybe something like this. Maybe rejection here, maybe even come up a little further and have a rejection here or rejection here to come all the way down to the downside. But I'm still bearish on this as of right now, despite this double bottom or triple bottom. Yeah, we're just gonna have to see and just wait and see how price reacts to this area right here. Okay, now gold, man. I love this pair because it moves so fast, but at the same time, if you're not locked in, that jungle will leave you behind quick. What the Hold on, bro. That's 2 moves in one day. This is why I love this pair, bro. This is exactly why I had to get rid of AU, bro. I just got rid of AU last week, man. AU is down here. It moves too slow. But gold, bro, what the freak, bro? Okay, so earlier today, I was looking at bearish moves to the downside, right? On Sunday, overall we were bearish. We had our fibs from point A up here. Let me go to the hourly time frame so you all can see it a little more clearly. We have our point A all the way up here at this high, point B down here, point C, and then on Monday it came all the way down here. It came exactly back down to that point B. So A, B, C, came back to that C, created a double bottom, and came back up. So once it came back up, I thought it was gonna eventually come and break down here and use this as a lower high for that continuation move to the downside, but it didn't do that. So actually earlier on today, I was looking at this move heavily, looking for those bearish runs to the downside. I thought it was gonna break this area completely and keep moving, but either way, I would have been fine with taking profit at this zone right here. Being that this is a little more conservative, we already had some areas where prices already rejected, so I would have been fine. We took a little position like this. I'm not gonna be that concise or precise with it. Something like that. Solid. But yeah, this is something I was looking at during work briefly. I couldn't take too much time to look at it, but I was looking at this counter trend line right here, waiting for a break, which it did break and fulfill that move. Came all the way down here. This would have been a clean move. Now, when I say like an hour ago, right? I just drew this right here. We're in a range. Cool. Let's go to the 15-minute. We're in a range. Cool. I'm waiting for that break above. Bro, what the and this is what I mean. It moves so fast, which is a good thing, but at the same time, if you miss it, you really miss it. Yo, this is a move. This is yo. Chill. Man, I missed it that quick. I was literally just looking at this like less than an hour ago. That is crazy. But nah, it shot all the way up here in a matter of minutes, which is crazy. I mean, now looking on, well, in hindsight, we do have this high low right here. We've already had multiple rejections down here. But hey, man, I wasn't present at the time, and it just flew up here. So I mean, it is what it is. Now I'm looking forward to the next move. It all really just depends on how this candle closes. So we could either continue bearish or this can go bullish. This looks like a higher low to me, honestly. This is a higher low from this one. So this low is higher than the previous low, and it created a crazy bullish candle. So if it closes like that, I may be leaning a little more bullish, but I'm looking at everything. I'm looking for things from every single angle. So I'm looking at trend lines. I'm looking at things from this perspective. Okay, can it break above this trend line right here or something like that? Let me take this off. We got a lot going on here. Move played out today. Let me take this off. It was yesterday. Take this off. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a matter of it breaking above this entire area to transition to the bullish side, or it can respect this area right here and continue bearish. It could either come up here and bounce here and continue bearish, right? That's one or two things. Or what it can do is completely just break above this. Completely break above, break structure, break this counter trend line, bounce, and move to the upside. Hey man, that's just something that we're gonna have to see within the next few hours. But yeah, this is just the beauty of price action, of technical analysis, and looking at price just simply as it is, not using too many indicators, not too many other extra stuff. Just looking at price as it is, because price is historic. At the end of the day, it's giving you everything right here. It's just a matter of how close are you looking at things, how well are you looking, are we looking in detail, all that stuff, right? So I mean, I'm gonna keep it like that. I got some other stuff to do tonight before I hit the bag. Still gotta edit this video, and yeah, that's 2 videos in one night. So hey man, what the freak? All right man, so before I started this video, something else I noticed was this. Just by the end of the video, I didn't even talk about any of the crazy stuff that's going on right now. Looking at the news, man. Looking for the week. What's going on? We got CPI. I'm chilling, man. When we got CPI, PPI, there's a lot of news going on. I'm sitting back. I'm chilling. But besides that, we all know. A lot of news going on. Market's going crazy. People that don't even trade, people that don't even invest are even asking me about it. Like, what? You been hearing about this stuff? Yes, I've been hearing about it. It's crazy. And understandably so. When you have a major news event as such as tariffs, and the whole world is reacting to it. Tariffs potentially and most likely, honestly, will be a detriment for us as citizens who are natural just consumers in America, as prices will potentially go up. Most likely will. Inflation, all that, people, this recession talk, all of that. Understandably so. But how I look at it is there's what is and how you react to it. So this event can either be good, it can either be bad, it can be neutral. This position or this whatever we're in, this situation, it really just depends on how you look at it. At the end of the day, you potentially make this event what it is. So how I'm looking at it is I'm looking at it from an optimistic perspective. I'm looking at straight opportunity from this. Think about you go to the grocery store, or let's say this. Think about, let's say a Lambo, man. Let's say a Lambo, right? And typically the Lambo is like 500,000, right? 500,000. That's when everybody's getting it. It's hot. It's highly valuable. Oh my gosh, it's a Lambo. Sheesh. It's yellow. It's black. It's pink. You could do whatever you want. It's a freaking Lambo. When the value goes down, let's say it drops to 100,000, people are a little more reluctant. Whoa, why is it dropping? I don't know. Is it losing value? I don't know about that. Hey man, this is where I come in. 100,000. I'm getting at a discount. Man, let me get that right. Let me get that. But yeah, all jokes aside, man, I'm looking at this from a straight opportunity perspective, man. This is straight opportunity right here. Understand that we've been in multiple recessions. We've been in multiple distasteful, eventful moments within the markets, within the economy of America, etc. But you can either choose to take advantage of this moment, or you can be scared. You can sit on the sidelines, or you can go in and take opportunity as it presents itself and get things at a discount and potentially ride this wave as we exit this wave. Because all this is temporarily. I hope y'all know this. What we're dealing with right now, it's not gonna last forever, as it's done in the past. We've seen this before, man. Nothing lasts forever. So eventually, we will get out of this point, and we will reach a bull market. It's a matter of, do we want to take advantage and get in early and ride this wave as we exit this point, or we're gonna sit on the sidelines? It's up to you, man. But I'm looking forward to entering more opportunities, especially when it comes to cryptos. My crypto is gold. Bitcoin. I would say gold. Invest. Stocks. Invest. Get things at a discount. Take opportunities as they are here. Opportunities are all around us. Bitcoin right now, I'm invested heavily into it. It's at 75,000, which is, it doesn't look good, but at the same time, I'm buying, man. I'm buying. Bitcoin is crashing hard. You know how many people about to get out of this? With the quickness. Man, me, like I said, this is where I come in. This is a discount right here. Everybody wants to tell me why everybody wants to get in Bitcoin when it's at 90,000, 100,000. Why wouldn't you get in at 75,000? At 70,000? At 80,000? But everybody wants to get in at 90,000, 100,000, 110,000. You don't want to get it at a discount? Does it make sense? And man, I'm gonna leave that up to you. I didn't want to say too much. Just wanted to share my insight of how I'm thinking about this. Yeah, this is on temporarily. You make the situation what it is. The situation is here. It's a matter of how you look at it and how you maneuver through this period. Yeah. So yeah, peace, y'all. Y'all have a great night, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.